Hi, my name is Sean Mabry. I'm a fantasy writer, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about horror. Because I do occasionally write horror, I do occasionally read horror. It's certainly not my main genre, but it's in the mix. And I really do grab a little bit of everything. Fantasy and sci-fi are basically my main genres, but I dabble in everything. So, horror. Now, I don't really do like realistic horror. I guess I can think of a few films I like that are like realistic horror, but even then they're more like satire with a dark sense of humor, you know, like I'm thinking of a Nightcrawler. That's a really good movie. But the kind of horror I like is, funnily enough, I think the kind of horror that really hardcore horror fans usually don't, because I'm into psychological horror. I'm into horror with some sort of supernatural element, but especially where that supernatural element is poorly understood, where it's just this lurking, malevolent, strange force where half the conflict of the story is just the characters trying to figure out how it works, you know, much less try to fight it directly, because how can you? It's this shapeless, shifting thing. The Thing, actually, a great example of what I'm talking about here. That's an awesome horror movie, total classic. Also pretty popular with horror fans, obviously, because it's got some cool gore in it, but that's a good one. And to me, what makes great horror interesting is not simply the suspense, although I think suspense is hugely important and tends to be the first thing that's thrown out when you're dealing with amateur horror because it takes skill. But I like when it's horror that implicates the viewer in a certain way. In addition to dealing with things that are tough to understand and shifting and fluid, I like when horror kind of grabs you by the shirt and says, are you really that different? Are you really different from the monster here? Or are you even that much better than the monster? Maybe the monster's right. So these are just some stray thoughts about horror. Thought you might like that. I'm open to recommendations, actually. If anyone has some good, again, psychological, kind of weird, introspective, creeping horror, please do suggest it. I would be happy to check it out. And that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.